So let's talk money, shall we? Whether it's saving a bit more bucks, paying down some debts, or finding ways to make your cash work for you. Always room for improvement, especially for me, and especially when it comes to our finances. And one way you can make things better is potentially getting yourself a financial advisor. But how do you find the right person for you? Money expert Robyn Thompson joins me now with some advice on how to choose a good advisor. How you doing?
I'm doing great. How are you?
I'm good. I like this topic because there are a lot of financial neophytes like me out in the world, so getting a bit of help is good. Before we talk about how to choose the right advisor for you, what are some misconceptions out there when it comes to people who do this for a living?
There are so many.
Yeah?
Yeah, but I think that when you think about where we are right now, I mean, the world's a little upside down. And financial advisors are there to help. They're there to advise.
Right.
And I think some people have this misconception that you need to have a lot of money to get started with a financial advisor. So you need to be ultra wealthy, or you need to be in the upper crust in order to actually get the services.
Right.
And that's simply not true.
Okay, this is good news.
Financial advisors work with people from all different spectrums.
Right.
And it's the advisor's job to help take people from a place of maybe having a bit of debt to growing their wealth and creating long-term financial success. So it's really important to understand that. And then really it's just about understanding that it's not just about investments. It goes more into financial planning, insurance, tax, estate planning. So it's not just about buy and hold a stock. It's about how do you create an entire financial world that all speaks to each other and gives you the most after-tax return for your money to grow your wealth.
Yeah, I like that. And obviously seeing the 360 of who somebody is financially can kind of help with advice. That's great. So what are the first things to consider if you're thinking, hey, I might like to try this out, get a financial advisor? What should people think about first?
Well, the first thing to understand is what exactly is it that you need help with?
Right.
So what is your goal? What is your plan? Are you looking to retire? Are you looking to save to buy a house? Are you looking to put your children through school? Maybe you're getting married or going through a divorce. So what are the needs that you are looking to figure out? And then you want to figure out, how much support do I need with this? Is this a one-off transaction? Is it a strict insurance policy? Or am I looking to have that big top-down view, ongoing support? And here's an interesting stat, is that people who work with financial advisors accumulate more than 2.5 to 3% more times in assets than people who don't.
2.5 to 3%.
3 times more assets than people who don't.
Really?
So there's a huge advantage to working with an advisor who can look long-term and be able to put together all the taxes, all the financial insurance, all of the estate planning, everything, because then you can look at it and say, how do I move the pieces around to make sure that we're maximizing the return? Yeah,
and I like the idea of letting your needs dictate the type of financial advisor you find. Okay, so you've kind of gotten us through the misconceptions. We know what to consider for looking at an advisor. Say you narrow in, you hone in on somebody that you're interested in. How do you vet them and make sure they're properly qualified?
Well, the first thing to do is just to sort of understand, what kind of advisor am I looking for? And do they fit within my personality?
Right.
Do they have a good understanding of what my values are, my goals, and my needs? I mean, as humans, we are naturally designed and built for human connection. And your advisor is going to be someone with you that's mainly going to be with you for a long period of your life, helping you to make the most important decisions of your financial life. So you want to ask them a couple of questions. I mean, number one, you want to make sure that, what kind of clients do you take on?
Right.
Do you fit within that, right? Well, how do you help your clients? What exactly is it that you do? How do you get paid, which is a very important one.
Yes.
Everyone's going to get paid, so what does that look like? And those fees can range.
Yeah.
And then it's also about, who don't you work with, and make sure that they fall within that category. And most importantly, you want to make sure that the person that's giving you this advice is qualified to give you this advice.
Right, yeah.
So do they hold a certified financial planning? Are they a portfolio manager? Are they a registered portfolio manager? And then you just want to do a quick search. So regulatory search, where are they licensed? Are they in good standing with the regulatory licensing bodies, to make sure that you are getting the advice that you need from the people who are qualified to give you that advice.
Yeah, that's great advice. I do have to wrap it up, but super quickly, there are a lot of apps and online tools out there. Your thoughts on those?
Yeah. I think it's great if you want to start with something like a robo-advisor. If you want to get into the market, I suggest maybe a trading account, that may be a play account, a paper account. Get into it, start to learn some things on your own, and really just get into the investing part of it, but learn as you go.
Yeah, learn as you go. I love that. Great advice. Thanks, Robyn.
Good day.
If you like that video, make sure to subscribe to the Your Morning YouTube feed, where you can find all kinds of new content posted every weekday morning.